Hello, everyone. This is John Thompson, your superintendent, in what will be my final update of this school year. Hard to believe that we're at that stage already. The end of this school year for me is always an exciting and an interesting time. It is the time when we obviously celebrate our students' accomplishments, and going to all of the end of the year events is a wonderful reminder for me of how fantastic our students are. They are truly, for me, the best part of the job and what keeps me motivated to come to work every day. The end of the year is also a time where I like to reflect on the challenges, the events, and the accomplishments we've had throughout the year. And this year, some of the things that stand out for me are related to the progress we made with our students. Examples include the gains in elementary level student reading and comprehension that took place this year, watching programs such as our dual language immersion programs and a robotic program thrive, seeing gains in student performance in math and language arts across the district are something that make me happy. And there's so much more that's worthy of recognition and celebration. And on that note, this is a year when I feel like our engagement and partnership with our parents was strengthened and grew. I'm very grateful and thankful for the support we receive from our parents in all the ways they help our schools and district. At the district level, I'm thankful for our parent groups, and they've spent countless hours working to make our students' lives better. In particular, and most notably, our District African American Advisory, D3A, our Latino Parent Advisory Group, and our Punjabi Parent Advisory Group all really we collaborated with them in a very meaningful way this year, and some of the end of the year events I think were good examples of how that all comes together. Those parents that are dedicated to those groups spend so much time working on behalf of our students and with the district. I can't tell you how grateful I am for that. Our district and our students' lives are better. They're better because of this collaboration and this time and effort that our parents spend. So thank you for that. And finally, as I look back at the year, I think what stands out most for me is the hard work and dedication of our staff members. You hear me say this often, but I have the unique opportunity, and I feel like it's my privilege and pleasure to be able to be at our sites throughout. I'm at a school site every day, and try to get to every site multiple times throughout the weeks and months in the year. And I get to see how much our employees do every day, and so much of it goes on without celebration or recognition. A few examples off the top of my head include the work of our custodians, who just work so hard every day to keep our schools looking great. I'm going to call out Vikash over at Easton, and talk about someone who my interactions with him, it's so helpful, always willing to bend over backwards to do what he can for our students. And that's just one example of the work our custodians put in, and of our classified employees in general. When I think of our teachers and what they do for our students, going above and beyond every day to help our kids. Again, they're not asking for recognition. They're just doing this work because they like helping our kids and enjoy putting in that time. An example that I can think of, the teachers at Searles who were responsible for putting on the Lion King production there. They didn't need to do this, and it was such a fantastic event for our students and our families and staff members. That's just, again, one example of teachers going above and beyond to help our kids. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention our administrators, who on a good day resolve dozens of issues probably before they've had their first cup of coffee, and they really work hard to make sure our students, our families, and our staff members can focus on what's best for our kids. And so I get to see all of these people at work every day and see the work that goes on that most people wouldn't even know is happening. And I'm thankful for all of their work and their dedication to our kids. So thank you, staff members. I think about my time here, and some days I marvel at the series of circumstances and events that led me to our wonderful district, and that occurred 8 years ago. And it's hard to believe that I will be entering my 8th year as your superintendent, and I'm thankful every day to be here. It's such a great place to be, and that it's I'm again, I marvel at how things have worked out and how fortunate I've been. So, and that's a credit to everybody out here that might be listening. So, thank you for that. And now that said, I think we're all ready for summer break. It is a wonderful opportunity for us to rest and recharge and get ready for the next school year. It's going to be here before we know it. It feels good to end in May, but when August comes around, it feels really early. And our first day of school is Wednesday, August 5th. I'm looking forward to summer, but I'm already excited about the next school year. I can't wait to see how what happens and get back to working with our kids and our staff members and our families. So with that, I hope you all have a great summer. Thank you for everything you do, and we'll see you in the fall. Take care.